Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Noob. This is Tech. So what we have today here, ladies and gentlemen, is we've got this Raspberry Pi 400 keyboard. Now, don't be fooled. This is not just a board of keys that you may strike. This is a whole ass computer, son. This is a device. This is a full device. It has everything you need to compute, minus a few things. You can buy it in a kit, actually. Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, so all that it doesn't come with is a power supply and a display port cable, HDMI cable. Micro HDMI also does not come with a micro SD card. The micro SD card is what you will need to load a OS on. Let's get into it. As you can see, this thing comes with 4 gigabytes of LPDDR3 or 4 RAM. It's got 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, 1 gigabit Ethernet, 2 USB 3.0 ports, 1 2.0 ports, 2 micro HDMI ports, micro SD card slot. That's where your OS goes. And yeah. It says it supports up to 4K, but we'll see. Oh, by the way, I bought this as a kit. So the kit I bought, it was a 3-piece kit on Amazon. It came with this micro to HDMI cord that I found out later I don't need because I have an adapter that makes that side into this side already, but I digress. It also comes with the proper power supply for this specific Pi module. It is 3.5 amps, 5.1 volts, USB-C. I would probably not just plug any old USB-C in. Voltages are voltages, and limits are limits. So you don't want to be that guy. Let's get this shit plugged in, fucking see what happens. If you could call getting deeper into tech going down the rabbit hole, I think for me, I've just slid down the Rabbit Grand Canyon. Okay, we've got our setup. I still don't know how to power it on. I know F10 is the power button, but I don't know if it's control, function, Raspberry Pi, Alt, and F10 or what. It's the second function on that button. But I didn't think about this part. She needs an OS. So let me go get one loaded up. I think this thing is compatible with 64-bit, so I'm wondering if it means I can get like a Ubuntu or like a, excuse me, I don't know. Maybe I should do like an NTX. It's 4 gigs RAM. You know what? I think that's what I'll do. I'll do NTX. Okay, we've got a mouse hooked up and an SD card with NTX Linux onto it. Now, function and F10 turns the machine on momentarily. Should pop up here. There we go. Trying to boot. Trying boot mode. USB-C MSD. I thought that you just boot from a SD card. Huh. Okay, I need to download an imager and pick a OS from there, I guess. All right, third time's the charm. Supposedly, so they say. I'm not doing Ubuntu. I'm using a higher end micro SD card, and I'm just gonna use what they recommend. I'm using the Raspberry Pi OS, 64-bit. See if it works. It should. We should start getting picture. Oh, I gotta switch the thing. There we go. There we go.
Oh, 75 to 80 is good. Okay. Well,
that's what we wanted. The SD card got really hot when I freaking booted or loaded the image onto it, but Thank God we finally have something working. Oh, we got a cursor. Oh, we got a desktop. What? Oh, shit. All right. Next. Yeah. No. Yeah. 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 All right, well, it does that. I'll pause. I also came up with a new name for the crack book. We'll call it the scrapbook. Oh, here. Perfect. So, we're username, key bump, a very secure password, and a very secure password. And hey, all right, I got some. Are you smoking crack out there? This isn't the most ideal setup. Do this. Oh shit. Bada bing, bada boom. Yes, no chromium. I'm not a chromium guy. Well, yeah, why not? Let's fucking update.
Oh, I didn't even see you got that the refill for the soap.
This probably won't be the only video because I would like to figure out how to make other OSs like Ubuntu work on this. All right, system is up to date, and it's time to launch a Rooney. Wow, look at that. That's one Grand Canyon. Uh oh. Okay, I was like, why do we not have a mouse anymore? So, let's open up the browser. So here it looks like we've got a Bluetooth, the connection option, our Wi-Fi, our speakers. Let's crank that, a Soldier Boy. In our Raspberry Pi startup menu, we've got program editor, our internet, VLC. I'm looking for recommended software, add or remove software. All right. Oh, nice. So this is basically like our, what's it called? Our software manager, so to speak. So let's see what we have. OBS. I always like to check for OBS because, okay, so yeah, this is our package manager. All that's working. Let's go to YouTube. It's a little laggy. It could be my internet. This thing isn't a powerhouse by any means, right? This is a computer that's designed to be incredibly portable, something you can use on the go in a hotel room, connected to your TV. I think that's a lie. This is the web page you load to when you first ever load into Firefox on the Raspberry Pi OS. Looks like YouTube's loaded up, sorta. Kinda. Looks like it's gonna be a little choppy here. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to, boy, Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer rig everything. I'm already getting the feeling that video streaming or video playback gonna be a little rough on something like this. But I mean, how much are you really expecting to get out of something that's like 60 bucks or 80 bucks or something? Let's see, the sound, everything work right out of the box with this OS? I would assume it should. Come on, daddy. Did it load OBS?
This Ultra smartphone has been touted as the most ultra of all ultras that have ever ultra. The peak smartphone, if you will. And if I'm reading the spec sheet right, it seems as if Oppo has stolen something from Apple that Apple might get kind of mad about. Sensor shift. But we'll get to that more in a second. Right out of the
This doesn't
box,
even
the
give me the
Apple
option
Find
for
X9
4K.
Ultra. 9 Ultra is gorgeous.
It runs, it just doesn't
The
run
back
good
panel
in
has
HD
subtle
at
swirls of
1080p.
creamsicle orange with a camera
But again,
reminiscent of Pangea. Oppo says that their main
I
camera
can't imagine
also
what
has the
anybody
largest
really would be
sensor ever
expecting
integrated
with
into a
this.
smartphone, and we're gonna find
So
out
what
from
happens
the
if we
inside.
drop it a little lower?
The
360p.
inside, voluntarily
Yeah, we
or
got some decent
involuntarily,
video
if
like that.
that's true. Inside the Oppo Find X9
I was gonna
Ultra
test
box,
this
we
last
have the
night.
100-watt fast charging brick.
And stream from like Netflix or something, try and stream from Netflix on this thing. That obviously is not gonna work. I wonder if I would have changed the resolution.
A USB-C charging cable, a
Oh,
SIM
yeah,
card
and-
removal
and
tool
not-
that's extremely
not
handy to
cool
see
with
us.
full screen.
And also, Oppo has been nice enough to include a free case in the box. Apple would never. Starting off with the front of the X9 Ultra, I've found an interactive background where I can trace any one of my fingers
is it
across
not?
the surface of the glass and get some cool visuals. A distraction from the inevitable to be sure, but a fun distraction nonetheless. I'll remove the pre-installed plastic
Let's
screen
see.
protector
Control center.
and start working our way up through the
That looks like something we're gonna wanna
Plastic
use.
screens like the one we saw on the Bigme E phone would scratch at a level 2 or 3. Glass scratches at a 5 or 6.
Okay, and it's paused. Oh, okay. So it changed a little bit of our setup if you change it to large screens. I don't think it's gonna do anything really for video quality. It's just gonna make navigation a little easier. You're not gonna travel as far.
Level 6 with deeper grooves at level 7. This means the top hole punch 50 megapixel selfie camera is protected by the same tempered
Set
glass as the
default for
screen.
medium.
The camera sits right below the earpiece slit. Making our
I
way
imagine
to
this
the
is something that's
golden
gonna be used for
anodized
small
sides of
screens.
the
We'll leave
S9
it at
Ultra.
medium for now.
We have Illumina.
Shit.
The official name of this color variant is Canyon Orange, but creamsicle just sounds and probably tastes so much better.
You can listen
The
to
buttons
music
do not
though.
pop out. Take note, Samsung.
To close
Up at
it,
the
I
top,
need to enter my
the
password?
loudspeaker
Okay.
opening and microphone hole,
Close it,
and the top
motherfucker.
reeded edge of the camera plateau, just like a coin. The straight knurling around Pangea is definitely metal. Then on the
Yeah. So it's a computer, right? Like you could install word processors and other programs like LibreOffice and stuff like that and do all those kinds of things. I don't know how much video editing or video uploading you'd be doing on something like this, but for just a strict usable internet browser, research device, writing device, a tool, right? As a tool, if you need some type of computer as a tool and you're also always on the go, yes, a laptop's great, whatever. But look how much, less space. I don't think you're able to see it all. Yeah. Just shut it down. Shut down. Look at that. Plymouth shut down. I don't know what the fuck that means. She's shut down though. I'll unplug it. Look at that. That's a whole ass computer, alright? I mean, I wasn't, doing any quantum computing here while I'm showing you this, but it's enough to do basic computing, right? Like, or even if you wanted to like play a video in the background to listen to, you could do that with this. If you're in a hotel room and you're on the road and you forgot a presentation that you were supposed to give possibly for a business meeting the next day, and you needed to come up with something quick, and well, hell, you've got access to like all the files in your email, you could probably use this to build a nice slideshow or PowerPoint presentation or something. It's definitely usable. It's a really nifty device. Very niche, I will also say that. Very niche, very, need dependent on what you need out of something, right? But if all you need is word processing, internet browsing, researching, and very light video playback, maybe listen to some music on a TV when you're on the road, being able to carry your own computer. Literally, like, I could fit this thing in my freaking shorts pocket and I could break it when it falls on the ground. So that's good too. But what's the computer? It's pretty good. Pretty nifty. Yeah, you could get a Raspberry Pi. Sure, you also got to keep, Type-C power. You also got to match power and a mini HDMI. You can buy little adapters and mini HDMI cords, or like 3-foot cords. You can keep it on like the little desk or dresser. But it's a pretty nifty little device. Yeah, let me know what you think down below. Would you ever buy something like this? Is this something you could use? My only complaint, I feel like everybody's complaint would be, wish I could do more with it, but we all wish we could do more with everything we've got, right? I wish I could do more with this busted up iPhone 13 I'm recording this video on, but I can't. It's blacklisted. Didn't know. Shit happens. But, let me know what you think. Talk to you soon.